Well, before this unload gets too far along, I'm sitting at a Lowe's distribution center in Purvis, Mississippi with a load of Owens Corning from Irving. Again, yeah, we kind of knew that was going to happen. And I'm just sitting here. I'm about to enjoy my Subway from the place I sat at last night, just about 11 miles up the road. Let's see. Let's go back up 589 to US 11. Now let me tell you, getting here was really interesting because they decided basically to shut down US 49 coming down from Jackson, Mississippi, and that was the most direct route here. So I ended up on some little dinky, no shoulder back road for about 20 miles to meet up with 49 south of Hindenburg, where they had closed the highway. That was ridiculous. But we got here, we're good. I've been here for about 53 minutes now, and from the looks of things, I shouldn't be here for too much longer because this guy's getting me unloaded. So that's great. And then we'll get out of here and we'll find out what's going on next. I didn't record anything yesterday because I figured you guys seen enough Owens Corning loads. Seriously. And nothing really interesting other than the 45 or 49 shutdown actually happened yesterday. So there's that. I need to shave. I know. Don't bother me about it. Seriously, just don't. Bounce it around. This crane is so cool. And I'll get a picture up here on Google Maps. This crane basically is surrounded by this gigantic wood pile from trucks bringing in all this wood, and it just swings around on that little track down there. Let me see if I can zoom up on it without getting too shaky. Yeah, you can see the track there. The crane rolls around on that track all the way around, so it can go pretty much anywhere to pick up all those logs. That's awesome. But I am sitting here for the next 49 minutes and 41 seconds because this place does not load anybody until their appointment time. And my appointment time is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah. I'm basically just sitting here doing abso-friggin-lutely nothing. So I decided I'm going to rearrange the truck a little bit. And not in here. Everything in here, well, I haven't shown anything about that particular little arrangement yet, but I'll get to that when it's a little bit more complete. As for right now, I'm dealing with the load securement stuff. But first, I'm going to go ahead and show you what this crane looks like on an overhead view. Okay, find me. Send her up. There we go. Yep, it's got to center me now. There we go. Over here. And there it is. That is just too cool looking, in my opinion. It's just basically a tiny part of this rather large Weyerhaeuser lumber plant in where am I? I don't remember. I am in Philadelphia, Mississippi. The heck is this place doing stealing a name from Pennsylvania? Anyway, I gotta put this stupid thing on because they're sticklers about it here. And then I'll get out and I'll show you what I've done to my head rack. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, great wind. What I'm trying to do here is make it so that trailer swaps don't take so freaking long to do. So what I did was, all of my coil racks are now up in here. And once I get all of this figured out, my straps are all still up here, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them yet. If I'm gonna leave them up here or if they're gonna go somewhere else in the truck. These guys, all the coil mats, I still gotta figure out something to do with them. I may, if I have a little bit of room over here, put them over here and then stack the chains on top of them. I still haven't replaced that deal yet, as you can see. This little bar. I've not replaced that one yet. I might do that because I rarely ever use them or the coil racks and the 2-inch straps, and yeah. So I'm still figuring it out somewhat. But after I get those put away, then I can put my tarps in the box. I mean, these guys are going on the load I'm getting here. That's a given right there. But what happens if I get a trailer that doesn't have a side box? Then everything's got to go in this place, and it's not going to happen very easily. Considering the pipe stakes are about as tall as the freaking headache rack itself, that's going to be an issue in itself. So it ain't going to be perfect, and then trailer swaps are still going to take a little time, but these guys were my biggest time suck, pretty much. Just dealing with all of these coil racks. There's 10 of them, and they're not exactly the lightest things in the world, so open and stay there. Seriously. I've still got my one good steel tarp, and the other one's sitting in the side box with a padding tarp, and here's another padding tarp, and my 2 lumber tarps right now because I didn't feel like dealing with them. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my load securement. And then I got a whole, oh my god. Okay, I got that bunch of V-boards at on my last trailer swap before this one. Well, then I swapped into this trailer at the plant in Rotan, Texas, and gained about 20 more V-boards. So basically, I'm overloaded with V-boards right now, and I'm probably just going to leave a majority of them with this trailer whenever I drop it. Oh, and coil racks too, or coil mats rather. There's like 20 coil mats underneath the deck of this trailer. It's ridiculous as all get out. But yeah, that's that. And of course, I actually got a ratcheting chain binder now. I only use it on bulkheads because those snap binders are kind of growing on me, to be honest with you. I never thought it. Never would have thought it. But yeah, I got one that I use on bulkheads if I need to. Otherwise, I don't really need it. And you might have noticed all of my edge protectors are missing. That's because, let's find out where they're hiding right now. I need a key to get to them. Okay, that's another thing that changed around. All of my edge protectors are now in here, in this little box, and I need to do something with this lid, which I honestly really didn't even need. Did I unlock my doors? No. Well, that's okay. I don't need to bother. I have a key. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Let's not get this thing covered in mud. We'll just cover this little window down here. There we go. Yeah, all of my edge protectors are in here now. So if I need edge protectors, I just open up this door, pull out the whole darn thing, and pull out what I need. It works. And if I remember right, last time I showed that box, it was full of engine fluids and fuel additive and all that crap. Well, all that gets to go down here now. Yeah. Good use of space, right? There's supposed to be a bungee in there too, so I can hold the door open, but I'm not worried about it right now. But yeah, that makes this trailer swapping thing, well, there's still no getting around having to deal with all this dunnage, but nobody's ever going to get around that. As for right now, in the side box here, it doesn't want to open. It never does. I have 4 pipe stakes. Oh, there's 3 here. Where did my 4th one go? Oh, I think it's behind my steel tarp. Yep, it is. Yep, I have 4 pipe stakes, a steel tarp, and a padding tarp. That's it in the side box of this trailer. pain in the butt. Doesn't want to latch half the time. And then under the deck of the trailer right now, I have, well, all my V-boards are taken off on me. Okay. I gotta figure out what's going on up in here. Because they can't go anywhere, they're too long. They're too long to go anywhere when there's all this stuff up under the trailer. What the hell is that thing? This trailer's so full of crap I don't understand. But anyway, yeah. V-boards, V-boards, V-boards. Crap load of V-boards. And coil mats. Lots and lots of coil mats. What is that on my lens? Get off. That's better. Now, focus. V-boards and coil mats. Most of which I'll probably end up leaving underneath the deck of this trailer. So, now that we got all that taken care of, well, there's still some work to do on it, but I'll deal with it some other time when I'm better equipped to think about it. Right now, I just don't feel like it right now. I just don't. But I did all that actually Sunday night and this morning, because when I parked on Sunday night, I was at a Lowe's, a Best Buy, and a Walmart, all in one place. That was awesome. And Best Buy and Lowe's were closed, so that kind of sucked, but I got that little tub from Walmart, so that worked out. And then next morning I got up at about 6 and ran over to Owens Corning, dropped my load, picked up the load right next door. I drop at loading point 2, and then I picked up at loading point 1. It's like maybe a quarter mile away. No problem. And then I came over to Purvis, Mississippi to drop at the Lowe's yard, and now I'm sitting here in Philadelphia, Mississippi, waiting to get this load of lumber. This place, I've been here once, I know what to expect, and I know to expect that it's going to suck. And that by the time I get out of here, I'm probably only going to have maybe 6 hours left to drive. Yeah, so you see where that's going. I'm not gonna make it to my drop tonight. Oh well, but I'll make it by the time I need to, so that's the big deal right there. And why is this clip already 11 minutes long? That's BS. Well, that was utterly disgusting. Based on what I see floating this direction, I don't think I've got an hour. I hope they still load, because I hear thunder. And I saw lightning a little bit ago. This ain't looking pretty. I don't think this is going to work very well, but we'll see. And this is the part where I find out how much I'm overweight. Oh my god. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I am overweight by 140 pounds on the drive axle and 160 pounds overall. The good news is, it's not as bad as I thought. The shipper told me I was 400 pounds overweight. That's a little more significant. 160 pounds, I'll burn that off. Let me think. I'll burn that off with about 25 gallons. And that 25 gallons will probably be about 150 miles. That's alright. That's alright. Okay, it's still not legal, but by the time this video gets uploaded, it ain't gonna matter anymore. So yeah, that's the deal right there. And this is Jackson, Mississippi. It's a freaking pain in the neck. All those freaking red lights, and where the frig are my keys? Yeah. So we're gonna get running here. I am headed to Conroe, Texas with this load of lumber. I only have, well, my Qualcomm shut off on me, so I don't know. It should be back soon though, hopefully. Come on, wake up. I have 2 hours and 47 to drive. 428 miles to go. Yeah, we're not going to get there. Slow down, truck. Oh, I'm not in gear. Derp! Alright, we're gonna get out of here and pay attention to drive. And all that. Well, things are starting to fill up here at this little rest area where I'm stopping for the night. With my absolutely incredibly crappy tarp job that was basically made so because the tarping machine was, shall we say, impossible to work with. But one thing I can say is it's covered and it's going to stay that way until I get to the consignee, at which point it will all be ripped off. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway because it was freaking loaded in the rain. I mean, it doesn't get much worse. Yeah. Well, I guess you can't really see it because it's too dark, but it's lopsided as all get out. But anyway, I'm just inside the Louisiana border, southbound on, I-55, headed towards New Orleans. Well, I'll hook a right at I-12, but you get the idea. I can't see myself. Well, I can't see anything on this stupid camera anyway. Yeah, so it is currently 7:54 in the evening. I stopped at 7:40, which means I can either decide to use what hours I didn't use after my 2-hour break, which ended up actually being more like 6 hours. Well, let's see. 145, 256. That's a weird split. And 007. 0007 actually. So 256, that's 303 plus 145, 403, 448. 4 hours and 48 minutes. I probably should have just stayed there at Weyerhaeuser and just taken an 8-hour split and made a run for the border, because that would have left me with, let's see, quite a bit of drive time and a lot of 14-hour duty on duty time. You know, it would have gotten me to my consignee early this morning. That probably wouldn't have been a good idea, actually, because, yeah. Never mind, I'm doing it the right way. But anyway, yeah, I better get off this clip. It's going to be like 30 minutes long, and I told myself I would never do another 30-minute video, so.